This is San Antonio, Texas. Have you ever considered relocating to this city? In this video, you'll hear from residents about their experiences living here.
I like living in San Antonio because it's quiet.
It's really nice. I like it here. It's a good town.
I can get settled into it easily.
So I'm currently in San Antonio Riverwalk. This is my second time here, and it's really a beautiful place to visit in San Antonio. I think it's like the one thing to do here in San Antonio. San Antonio is really lovely. It's peaceful. The vibe is calm and chill, and you should come visit and enjoy how beautiful San Antonio is.
I like living in San Antonio because it's quiet, it's serene. There's a lot of food choice in San Antonio. Things are similarly affordable, not very cheap, but affordable, right? Because we are mostly around Mexicans, and so we have similar kind of food as well as Africans, right? Especially Nigerian.
I was lucky. I scored pretty good on some of my test scores, so they asked me what I wanted to do in the Navy, and I ended up being a submariner.
Compared to other countries, cities that you have traveled to, what will you say is the unique selling point of San Antonio compared to the other cities?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I would say it's San Antonio's culture. It's a Mexican culture, Spanish culture. I like the architecture. I like the people.
Yeah.
I speak Spanish, so
wow.
It is, it's a lot easier for me. Hola, ¿qué tal, amigo? ¿Cómo estás?
All I know is hola.
No hay problema, amigo. So, and I like the food, and most of the time the weather. I don't care for it in August because it's too hot, but that's why God gave us air conditioning.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of cultural stuff to do here. For people that are not from here, going to the Alamo is very interesting.
As I walked through the grounds, it was impossible not to feel the struggle, the bravery, the silence left behind by those who fought. The Alamo isn't just a place, it's a heartbeat of courage that still echoes today.
Going down to the Riverwalk, they have a lot of nice restaurants and shops, and it's really pretty. And you can get these little boats. You could just cruise around in these little boats as a tourist. They have dinner out for you. You can get drinks. They have mariachis. Yeah, and everybody's really friendly. So, yeah, I'd recommend a lot of people go down to the Riverwalk. And we also have San Antonio Spurs. Have the Missions, professional baseball. I'm probably missing out on something. But yeah, it's really nice. I like it here. It's a good town.
Feels cool because I get to see San Antonio's cool history and all this stuff, but it's just really fun individual because they have a lot of fun stuff like Six Flags and Riverwalk, and it's very, very, I can get settled into it easily.
We have a house in Thailand, so in a town called Sattahip. So I'm here by myself. So I have a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house in a pretty nice older neighborhood, and I rent one room out to my nephew who's in the Air Force, and I rent another room out to a retired Marine. So they help with the expenses, and so when I'm gone, I trust them both. When I'm gone, which is a lot, they take care of the house. So in modern real estate terms, they call that house hacking.
Okay.
You have to be willing to have roommates, which I don't mind. I was in the military for a long time, and so it doesn't bother me. and I also have a duplex.
Wow.
And that duplex is not in San Antonio, it's in Killeen, Texas. And I have a property manager up there. It's north of Austin. And it's rented out all the time.
Wow.
U.S. Army has a huge base there, so there's always renters, permanent renters. So, and that's the extent of my real estate empire. It's very small.
Invest in real estate anywhere, right? But as it is everywhere else, right? There are different areas in San Antonio, for example, and maybe if we are going by school zone, right? If you are looking for a very good school zone, then you're paying more for real estate.
Yeah.
And how has been like the return on investment? Will you say it's pretty good compared
I would say that's a good question, and I can't compare it to other places, and there are so many factors that are involved with real estate and return on average. You know, I clear about $500 a month on the property up in Killeen, but you have other expenses or lack of income opportunities. Typical real estate investor makes about $100 to $200 per door. So they call it per door, which means rental unit basically. So a duplex is 2 doors.
Yeah.
And so you could expect most real estate investors to clear about $100 to $200 a month on them.
Wow.
So if you, after all your expenses, and that includes vacancies, repairs, I pay a property manager so that I don't have to worry about it. So in order to be really successful, and I think in real estate, oh, my app is talking to me. Just 1 second. And but you could expect to make $100 to $200 per unit or per door. So if you're looking for a lot of passive income, you probably need to own about 10, 20 different properties.
If you're enjoying this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It encourages me to create more content and videos for you. So please like, share, and subscribe now. Thank you very much.
But if you don't care about school zone, there are areas that are just developing that are quite, reasonably priced. So I would definitely advise people to invest in real estate. However, I don't know if this is a good time with all that is going on, but I feel like it is not a wasted investment.
Every market is different.
Yeah.
Austin is different than San Antonio, which is different than Corpus Christi, which is different than Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
So every place is different.
Yeah.
But I would say on average, you would get $100 to $200 a month per door after all your expenses.
Wow, awesome. Thanks for that information.
You're welcome. I'm 72.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm glad that I'm still alive.
Yeah. I mean, you don't look 72. You look so active and strong.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it depends on what brings them here in the first place, what brings them to the US. But if they are just really starting out, right? If they are just starting out in the US, from the scratch, let's say, I would rather Houston. And the reason why I say that is because in Houston, you can get a lot of jobs, not necessarily as a professional, right? But in San Antonio, oftentimes people that move to San Antonio because maybe they transfer them for work or, family, right? But we don't have as much opportunities for jobs as it is in Houston. Houston, there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of, a lot of opportunities for people that are starting out.
I prefer California.
Oh, wow.
But San Antonio is a really cool place, obviously, like I said. I prefer California or New York.
Why?
If I can, I prefer another country like the Bahamas.
You prefer the Bahamas?
But it's a cool place.
Challenges in living in San Antonio. I mean, it's not challenges in living in America, so to speak. It's not just peculiar to San Antonio.
Your dream school here in the US?
My current school.
Your current school? Oh, awesome.
Because I've been to lots of schools in the past, but I've really liked my current school a lot since I came in first grade.
Just like you would have challenges living anywhere. It's like, I mean, there's language barrier, right? You don't speak Spanish, but it's not as bad because it's diverse. San Antonio is quite diverse. But another challenge that I would say is there is no transportation system in San Antonio. So you will have to have a car. And I think that's not peculiar to San Antonio. I think it's also a general issue in Texas as a whole. You know, transport system is not great. You know, you might have to spend a lot of time waiting for a bus. So it's always better to have a car. But if you can't afford to buy a car immediately, then it might be a bit challenging for you. Other than that, San Antonio is laid back. I used to live in Dallas, but I would prefer San Antonio over Dallas anytime.
I like my current school because they have lots of options. Like, they have lots of options. I like recess. I like what they teach me, especially. I like how much free time they give me. I like how much fun time they give us.
There's Riverwalk. There is SeaWorld. If you like to see dolphins, SeaWorld.
Legoland, SeaWorld, and Six Flags. We get to go on really cool rides, like superhero rides, like the Superman ride, or a lot of cool rides.
Aquatica is right beside the SeaWorld, but if you like the water, that's Aquatica. However, if you like to see dolphin and all of the times, that will be in SeaWorld. You can go to SeaWorld, you can go to Six Flags, depending on the ages of the children. Or if you are not adults, you would enjoy SeaWorld, you will enjoy Aquatica. A lot of people travel from all over the world to come to SeaWorld. It's very, very popular in San Antonio. There's San Antonio Aquarium for everybody, where you would find, and then there's San Antonio Zoo that is very close to Riverwalk. So everything is pretty much in close proximity, so to speak, and it's all fun.
Yeah, you just have to have a good attitude towards life. You take each day as it comes, and you know, the thing to do is you worry about what you can control. You can't worry about the things that you cannot control. Wow. That's the way I kind of look at life.